It is a great morning. We made it out alive last night. After I signed off, there was a huge rainstorm, and that lasted off and on pretty much for the entire night. And it was interesting temperature wise. It started off super hot, humid, and sticky, where I had to shed all layers just down to my britches. I was sweating. And then after the rain, it cooled down significantly, and I had to put layers back on. Then I went to bed, and then I woke up in a ball of sweat because then it got humid underneath my sleeping bag. The temperature, how you manage temperature in the wintertime here outdoors in Florida is a bit tricky. I'm learning, because you're either sweating or you're cold. You're never like perfectly moderate. Whereas in the summertime, I know I'm gonna sweat, so I know to wear as least amount of clothing as possible, and I just expect it. I'm good. It's just constant. The wintertime, man, it varies, and that's really throwing off my game. Made it out dry, tent soaked, so I got a heavy, wet ass tent. Kept everything inside, and the tent seemed to keep everything relatively dry. Corners were a little wet, so I didn't like that. I just think the condensation from underneath the fly, every time like some big raindrops hit, it would knock the condensation down onto me a little bit. I get a little bit of a spray. One of the issues with that undisclosed campsite is the mosquitoes. I had to take a piss in the middle of the night, and I had my headlamp on going out. That was a big mistake, because all the mosquitoes just flooded right in, because I think I was on my phone before I went out, so maybe they were attracted to the light. So it was like a freaking bus stop where I let everyone in. So they're all inside my tent buzzing around. I'm like, you know what, I'll just deal with this in the morning. So this is how I dealt with it, and I thought it was actually pretty creative, and it worked. In the morning when I get up, it's still dark out. I try to get up like around 6, and I flashed the light inside my tent, saw that all the mosquitoes were still buzzing around. So I'm thinking, okay, they were attracted to the light to come in. Maybe they'll be attracted to the light to leave. So instead of trying to like swat them and, kill them, what I did was I set up the light on my sandal out like maybe 3-4 feet outside the tent. And sure as hell, actually no, before I did that, I shined the light on my door, my tent door, because it reflected back the light. And I noticed all the mosquitoes were getting attracted to there. So I was like, okay, let me just do that for a couple more minutes. I whack my tent, wake them up, and sure enough, they start kind of clustering around the door. I turn my light off for a couple minutes, kind of just let them fall back to sleep. And then I slowly open up the door, put my light out on my sandal about 3 feet away, turn the light back on, wake them back up, open up the door, and sure enough, all the freaking fly out the tent. I was like, holy shit, I can't fucking believe that worked. So that was a little victory for me. So there's no more mosquitoes in my tent, or there'll be no dead mosquitoes in my tent for my next hike. We're coming up to the intersection of the Spring Hammock Reserve. It actually looks like it's pretty recently done. I saw that is a very nice hike back there. But when you come up here, we're just gonna take a left. I think it's straight across. I don't know, maybe it's straight across. We'll have to, I guess we'll find out. I see the Florida Trail Registry, or whatever, lot box, I don't know what that is. I do like these mornings where it's kind of foggy. Gives it a cool, airy effect. Crossing over Soldiers Creek. Going up over US 1792. Across Seminole Trail. As a civil engineer undergrad, I respect that bridge. We're gonna make a pit stop here at Big Tree Park, use the facilities. Oh, I was hoping these gates would be open. I'm assuming the bathrooms are open. It's been really hit or miss with these public restrooms for some reason these past couple days. I took care of the morning business. That was great, but it's a low flow toilet, so probably can get easily clogged, so be mindful of that. But now we're gonna hit some pull-ups, baby, right before we get back on trail. I haven't done these in a while. Saw this little gym set over here, and I figured, why the hell not? Oh man, not gonna lie, feeling a little weak on the pull-ups. It's been a couple days since I've done those. Gotta get back into it. All right, we are leaving the Big Tree Park. Spent about half hour there. Did some pull-ups that you saw, filled up my container with protein and some coffee. Great place to stop and eat as well. No water, no potable water there. I didn't see water at all. Actually, no place to fill up, so don't count on that park to refill as a water supply. And try to find food options for breakfast. I saw some kind of off-trail street that runs parallel to the Florida Trail. I think there was a 3 natives and also a First Watch. The other thing I got to consider too is time. Like if there's going to be a wait, and I don't really have time to wait, you know, because it's going to be, you know, it's going to be an hour anytime you stop in and eat anywhere. Walking by this high school track. It's really nice. Coming up to Greenwood Lakes Park in Lake Mary. We'll make a pit stop here, rinse out my coffee mug, see if there's any water up here, maybe fill up one of my bottles so I have something to sip on, and then a quick bathroom break because again that coffee is kicking in. Ooh, and we got another little workout area here. Maybe get some more pull-ups in. So we're leaving the Greenwood Lakes Park, or Greenwood Boulevard Park, walking right past the Seminole County Public Library, the Northwest Branch. It's right next to it. And then we'll be heading out back onto the road. Also forgot to mention I knocked out 15 more pull-ups there. So we're getting a nice little upper body workout in today, which I was not expecting. That's good though, I miss doing pull-ups. So we come up here and then you want to take a right. At first I didn't see Sobo, but it's right next to the Orange Theory Fitness. Sobo was delicious. Get the Coconut Classic if you stop in there. Amazing. It's a little tricky getting out of here. So it's back there, right, in this like little parking area. But you got to come like straight out this way towards the street, and then in order to go up and over the highway there. So you don't want to miss this because it makes it an easy crossing by going up and down. Yeah, so make it easy on yourself to go across Lake Mary Boulevard, up and over using this bridge. I mean, unless you're going to a restaurant west of here. And our next stop is the Den Cafe, which I think is inside the church here. So the coffee shop is right inside the church. Got it right here. It's actually it's absolutely delicious. Really nice people in there, very welcoming, very friendly. I think that's St. Mary's. Yeah, St. Mary's. Oh, Lake Mary Church. Stop in there, say hello. Very friendly people and delicious coffee. I spotted a park up here where I'm gonna let all my gear dry out and I'll drink my coffee at the park while all my shit is drying. So I thought that was a nice idea. It's only about a half mile up. Just turned off a Reinhardt Road, that main road. I was walking along for a bit onto Cross Seminole Trail, or the Postal District Court or Center. trail. It's actually right next to the, looks like that's the post office over there. And we're on this until we reach Oval Park. So that's where we gotta go, on that bridge over I-4. This is quite the scenic trail. You go from the woods to neighborhoods to an office park like this one, where people are going to work, except not today because today's a Sunday. From here, the trail continues up to the right. We'll go there in a little bit, but there's this park across the way where we can dry my stuff out, which is desperately needed because it's still pretty wet. And I believe it's right behind these buildings over here, right behind this Starbucks. Perfect, there's Starbucks, and then right behind it, we got the park. Got everything drying right now. I was hoping this would be a little more secluded, but it's pretty wide open. I think we'll be okay for about 10 minutes. That's all I need to get these guys somewhat dry. That took a lot longer than expected because, as you can see, it's overcast. There's no sun, so it's not drying out as quick. Fly is still a little wet, but I can't be sitting there all day. Got to keep moving, so we're back on trail and heading northbound towards Beer Pond Lake. All right, we just passed around Sylvan Lake Junction, continuing to follow the trail northbound. We're coming into the final stretch for today. There's just a lot of pavement. Hey, big boy. And we're gonna take a left across the street to Markham Trailhead. Take a quick little break. Check out the facilities, get some water, etc. Looks like some type of event over here with all these cones. The cones and the caution tape have created some sort of track. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Oh, it's a mountain bike track. That's probably what it is. See? They got the ramps. That's pretty cool. Taking a right on Longwood Markham Road. So we're taking a left on 46 to go over the bridge. I'm assuming I'm walking over the Wakiva River. We're coming to the finish line. Get under that bridge to Seminole State Forest, and that'll complete this section. That completes the section for today, folks. So we're gonna end it here. Next video, we'll pick up at this spot. It was a hell of a day today, 15 miles on the day. A lot of pavement though, my feet are burning. Dogs are barking. All right, guys, I'm exhausted. Waiting for this Uber ride. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.